Welcome back to another episode. So, last episode, we finished the outside of this building, we decorated it all, it's looking pretty darn good. But we need to decorate the outside now. It's just standing out in the open, and I've been kind of waiting for this spot to be done so that we could decorate around. So, over here, where we've actually decorated in front of what used to be our old storage area, this is the kind of theme that I want to go with, that we're going to be working with today. So, probably similar stone paths, similar lanterns or something. We're gonna hide lighting in the bushes again, all the same kind of stuff. But over here, we'll probably continue this like edge along the water that I've been putting. The little like stone edge thing we'll probably put across. I kind of want to make it look more modern. This is sort of modern looking, but it's also sort of not. It's also very flat stone. I don't know if the stone works well or not. I might have to figure out something else that looks better for concrete. But whatever I figure out, I'm going to use, and we'll continue this path from the front of that building out over this way. We'll have to clear out some of this mountain area or little hill that we got here. We'll bring it up to this door, so we'll connect up over here. Then we'll bring the path around. We'll connect up with the front of this guy. Probably go out the other side also. And we'll also have the path go in between the two buildings. So I guess it'll be double path, one over here and one inside there, but that's fine. And then we'll have the path go over here and connect up to the other side of the place. And also connect up to the sheep farm. We'll have to have the path run this way. And I would like to move the cows also and the few sheep we have and the farm that we have over here, just kind of out of the way. Maybe make a path in between these two buildings, but it wouldn't go anywhere yet, so maybe not. But we need to get them out anyways, kind of move them into a better spot, or maybe make that our next project, like a cow farm or something. Actually, I have an idea of how I could make a cow farm kind of fun. Maybe we'll have to see if I can get to doing that. I did it before on one of the servers I used to play on with my friends, and we just stayed up all night just making this ridiculous. I don't know. I guess I'll have to do it now because I'm explaining it, but it's not going to be efficient. It's just going to be ridiculous. That's what it's going to be. But that'll be a second project. First, we're just going to add the paths, kind of get it looking nice around here. And I'll get started on that and be back when I've got more of it done. So now I'm about halfway done with the decorating of the path around here. So for the actual path itself, I've been using the smooth stone like we did over in this direction. But I've also been mixing in some andesite because I really like that. It's just a block on the ground, as you can probably tell by my other builds. And then we've also been adding this light gray concrete powder, which I think is kind of nice. It doesn't quite give it a nice smooth, like polished look, but I think it's a nice path look. Some of these paths might be a little bit too straight, though. That's the only thing. So I feel like we need to add a little bit more variance, but I also do want to make it look somewhat uniform. So it's kind of hard. But I think I'm kind of liking how this is looking. So these lampposts have actually changed from the original ones we had over here. The original ones were just like a little overhang with a lantern on it. These ones have the sea lanterns, and they have these orange bits, which I think the orange ties in the orange that we're using over here now pretty well. And it's nice, and it's an extra way to light up everything. And then we've also got sea lanterns kind of hidden in the ground in these bushes everywhere. And so my goal is, like I said, to light up every single spot so no monsters can spawn anywhere. And so far, we're doing pretty good on that. So we got this nice little path. It's nice and lush and great. And we got a little trees, a couple places. And I put this little rock face together, which I really like. I've seen some other people do this type of like rock look in other builds. And I think it turned out pretty well here. We also put a little lantern over here because we need a little extra light. And I think it still fits the lantern. Yeah, I think it still looks good on there. Put little flowers up here. We still need to add some of these little grass pieces. I don't know what you call them. The tall grass bits. We need to add that a little bit along here and probably some flowers and stuff to make it even better looking. But over this way, we've also got like a pair of 3 trees. If it's not a pair, then it's a 3 pair. I don't know. But it's that. And we've got a little lantern also hanging down from over here because we need a little extra light. You can see that some of these lantern post things, I don't know what you want to call them, the stand-up lanterns. We don't have over here because you could actually hide enough lighting in these bushes that you didn't need any. So I don't know if we want to add some just to make it look similar, or if we just don't have them because we don't need them. I was kind of thinking that, but I guess we'll figure out at the end when we're finishing up stuff. We've got quite a lot of these lantern things over on this way because the bushes are so far away from the path, you need a little bit extra lighting. And we've kind of finished up over here. But this building, I wanted to change a little bit because currently we've been overproducing. We've been filled up on this stuff and been producing too much for what we can actually store. So it kept on trying to make more even though it can't store anymore. So I designed a little bit of a thing. So the chests are over here. We've got hoppers going into it. So when this hopper fills up enough to give 2 signals off, that signal and that signal, it's gonna use a repeater to extend it, push it up over here, and light up all this redstone to kind of lock it. I don't know how to work for unlocking it. It might take a little bit to unlock it, but at least it won't keep on producing anymore. So it's just a kind of a quick fix. And then also, I've been starting to tear out this backside, and I kind of want to fix this building because we fly on over onto the top. You can see that the original design, we wanted it to be kind of in, right? The honey blocks to be in and the white to be out. That makes sense. And then over here, we couldn't quite do that because the redstone, because I planned it wrong. So what I want to do is I want to rebuild this thing, but properly, so that the honey is on the inside on both sides, not like we have here, which is on the out. If that makes sense. So I'm going to be ripping out kind of this whole half and redoing the half circle that we have here to fix it. And then I think it should look pretty good. And then we've got to continue on stuff over this way, but I've got the path kind of planned out. I've got like a little triangle of a path here, which is kind of nice. I think like a good tree would go in the center here. Maybe another tree over here with another rock face. Yeah. And because we've been, or at least I've been trying to make it so that everything's lit up over here. It's been really hard, using F3 to figure out exactly where things can spawn and where things can't. It takes a while because you can only do it on a per block basis and you have to keep on going back and forth. It's not very easy. And I don't like that about Minecraft. And so I decided to install one mod for this. I guess the replay mod is also a different mod that we also have. But I decided to install a different mod that I think is non-intrusive to the game. It adds the light level things, which you can't actually see right now because everything's lit up over here. But if we go over this way where things aren't, now since I turned it on, you can see that you've probably seen this in other mod packs where it shows you where things can spawn, and then as you place torches down, it shows you that you can't anymore. So it's just a nice little thing to have, and yeah, I decided to turn on that mod, add it. So it's a little bit of a modded thing. It's not quite vanilla anymore, but I think it still fits in the vanilla theme. And also, I noticed that there's going to be spawning spots all over the top of this building, so I'm probably going to have to change something about the building to fix this. I don't know how, but that's a task to figure out. Maybe add some lighting somehow. But yeah, that's kind of the progress update I've got right now. That's not the right button. That's the right button. So I'm going to continue doing stuff, continue decorating, and hopefully have it all done next time I show you. So now I've got about everything done that I kind of want to for today in decorating. I've got little grass, long bits all kind of scattered about along the side. We've got little flower patches of like different colors. We got the yellow ones on this hill like I think we had before. Now we've got like red ones over here, some more yellow ones, some blue ones. I think the grass adds a lot, the extra tall grass to just make it look better. And we've also extended out everything over this way. We've continued with the bushes over here. We've decorated this whole front side over here. We put a little tree in the center, and we put another like rocky outcropping sort of thing right here with a tree coming out, kind of like we did on the other side, just a little smaller. And we put blue flowers on top. I really like the blue flowers, and I think they go well with the color theme that we're using here. And yeah, everything is lit up. So if I hit F7 with the mod that we're using, everything here is lit up. I mean, not this side because I haven't finished it because I don't quite know what I want to do with this part over here. So I kind of just stopped because we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll build something over here, but I think it's good for right now. And I actually put a little like seaside thing over here. So I was trying to think, right? We've got this sort of island that's in between the land and the sea. And so, like, I think in real life they call these like barrier islands, right? So the big waves from the ocean, they crash into the barrier islands. And so the people on the seaside resorts on the mainland don't get big old waves. They just get like nice calm things and they still get the ocean breeze. And so, yeah, this would be like a nice place for a resort. I put these little lounge chairs over here that look pretty cool. Yeah, maybe we'll do something with this barrier island to make it look a little bit better. I'll probably have to get rid of the sugar cane because we don't really need that anymore, at least over there. But yeah, I thought it was a cool idea with the whole barrier island, and it gives a little bit more flavor. We can actually go fly up and look at it. Also, the barrier island does have a little bit of a hole in it because it had a natural cave and we dug out some sand a while ago. So we'll have to fix that up if we ever do something with that. But I think it's looking pretty good. Also, over here, this building, I extended it like I said I was going to. So no longer do we have the honey block bits, or not honey blocks, they're honeycomb blocks sticking out. They're on the inside. We had to make this building a little bit bigger though. So it's got a lot more white space. Maybe we need to do something with that so it doesn't quite look so plain, but I think it's still fine. The bushes and stuff kind of covered a little bit. And then we've also lit up. We get up over here and actually see how I lit up the top up here. First, we put just some sea lanterns here because they kind of blend. And it doesn't look too bad, and we had to put something there anyways. So sea lanterns worked. And then we also need a little bit more lighting. So we have honey blocks that look kind of like the honeycomb blocks. So from far away, you won't really tell them unless you're paying attention. Then we've got some lanterns off to the side to actually give out the lighting. And so it just kind of blends together and you can't really notice. I mean, if you're paying attention, you notice, but you're flying around and barely tell. Which is awesome. That's the idea. You can see I put some different trees here, trying out my tree skills. I think I'm actually better at these trees than I am at just normal trees, honestly. Because these ones, like, there's a pattern to them, right? It's like you just copy the pattern, make them fan out in a certain way, and it's like, okay, I can do that. This one, it's like, I don't know, just spam them. That's harder to do for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. Yeah, and I like how things are turning out. I fixed this. I think I showed you guys how I did it. I don't remember. I recorded this a while ago. I've been doing other stuff with my life, but yeah, I just have it so it senses what's in there and turns it off. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. So I talked a little bit in the beginning about doing a cow farm, the cows that we have over this way. And so I think that's what I'm going to do next episode. I've already got it kind of planned out, so hopefully it'll be quicker to do than this one, which was definitely not planned out. I just kind of randomly did stuff and hoped for the best, and I think it turned out good. But the cow farm, I've got a better idea. I just don't know where I want to put it yet. But it's going to be very special. Special because it's cool, and also special because it's done. Yeah, that's the best kind of special, honestly. So I'm going to be doing that next. But I guess that's it for this episode. So before I end it, actually, I've been testing out a new mic that I've had. I've been using it this whole episode. Hopefully you've been hearing the difference. I at least hear the difference from what I've recorded so far. And I think it's a lot better than it was. There's still some things I would like to change about it because I have a bunch of settings I can change to make it better. So if you have any suggestions about how I can make it better, I'm definitely not an expert in all this audio stuff, so I don't know what to change to make it better and how to stuff. So I'll just have to do a lot of experimenting or looking up online or stuff. I just kind of put it on one of the presets. So I'd like to make it better, even better than it is now. But currently it's better than it was, which is all that really matters. Because, yeah, I mean, it was kind of bad before. Now it's pretty good. Anyways, I'm hoping you're having a good day and continue to have a good day. Bye-bye.